Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another music reaction video. Alright, so today we are going to be checking out a new mood video, alright, from Dimash, the one and only Dimash Kudaibergen. As always, when I do a reaction to Dimash, I have to give a shout out to a lovely friend of mine who is one of his biggest fans that I know, Y2. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for watching, and thank you guys to all of you for always coming around and checking out these reactions. And I also want to give a thanks to those of you that have reassured me in the past in some of my more recent music reaction videos that you don't mind that I am not actually analyzing these from the perspective of, say, a song writer or a vocalist or a music teacher, or a lot of the reaction videos on YouTube, that's where they're coming from, and I'm just a normal person that listens to music. And so a lot of the time it's mostly just me kind of dancing around and enjoying myself. But you guys said that you don't mind that, you like seeing it, so thank you for your reassurance. And that's probably what you're gonna get again today, but I'm looking forward to this because it's been a little while. Last time I listened to and reacted to anything from Dimash, it was actually a music video with a full storyline, and I was very invested in the story all the way through. I was upset when it ended. I wanted it to be an actual movie, but so I'm not really sure exactly what to expect from this because I don't really know if, I guess, mood video can be seen as kind of like a music video, but not exactly, maybe not as story-based or focused. It's not like a live performance, so it's somewhere like in between, I guess, the two. So we'll see what it's gonna be. And the other thing about Dimash, as you guys know, he has so many different musical styles that he can utilize and do a great job at performing that you never really know exactly what he's going to be bringing to the table. So I don't know what kind of song we're about to get here, but I'm looking forward to it. If I suddenly make any grimaces or noises of pain, Nala is on my lap right now, as she sometimes wants attention as soon as I start filming, as you know, and she's kind of doing the needy paw thing, which is really adorable, but I also have a skirt on and she's clawing me a little, so that, just as a heads up, that would be what that was. It has nothing to do with our lovely Dimash. So all right, let's not waste any more time. Dimash, I believe pronounced Zhalyn? Zhalyn? You guys let me know in the comments the actual pronunciation. So let's check it out together. Here we go. Okay, alright, okay. We're starting right out with the Michael Jackson vibes. Okay, so this is kind of what we mean by mood video, huh? Woo! No living by your rules. Oh yeah, like you guys have told me before in the past that he's a huge Michael Jackson fan and considers Michael Jackson to be one of his inspirations, and this is almost like a straight up homage right here. Definitely with Dimash's own, like, touch, flair, but you guys know what I'm saying. From the outfits. The lyrics are surprisingly deep for like a pop song. What are you doing? She's like, how dare you? I really like the beat of this. I like the instrumental part of this. This is kind of like sort of what I meant by it's got its own Dimash style flair added to it, where it's not like full on Michael Jackson-y. Ah, and it's over already. They always go so quick, right? Especially that's one thing about his more poppy type songs when he puts them out there, whether it's a music video or an actual live performance or a mood video like this. They're always very short, which is appropriate for a pop song, but you know, I don't want to stop dancing, so I'll have to listen to it again. That'll be fine. But yeah, so I was trying to say a couple of times and then I stopped myself because I wanted to actually listen to the song and dance along and have fun. So I'll come back to it now, but I was trying to say that, you know, you can obviously see that this is, you can see if you did not know that he was a huge fan of Michael Jackson, I think this would pretty clearly give it away because in so many elements of this, you see the references, the inspiration, and like I said, it's almost at the level of being like an homage with the amount that he includes from the actual, of course, outfits that he wears, to the dance moves that he chooses to incorporate at certain points, to the type of beat and type of pop song he's going with. There's so much of Michael Jackson in there. But the other thing that I think is really important is that it's not just, all right, let me do a Michael Jackson style song. It's Michael Jackson slash Dimash, you know, it's like Dimash with the Michael Jackson flair. Because there's elements of this that, of course, are all his own, and one of those, of course, is the actual lyrics and meaning to the song. It says that he, along with a co-writer, wrote the lyrics to the song, wrote the song, put it together. And so you see there's actual messaging behind it having to do with what people maybe want him to be or expect him to be, and living by others' rules and not wanting to do that. And that's something that I always kind of was interested in with Dimash because he does do such a variety of music styles, and I don't know if I don't know nearly as much about him and his personal feelings about things and like his background as I'm sure a lot of you do because you've probably had a chance to check out like a whole bunch of interviews and things. But I always kind of got the impression that even though he has the classical training and he has such an extraordinary voice that he can do so much with, so that you get these operatic performances out of him at times, I always just got the impression that he really like loves doing this sort of thing. So like whether it be the music video with the storyline we showed before, or the kind of pop and dancing songs that maybe don't show off all of his vocal talents as much as some of these more intense operatic performances do. You know, people might sometimes be disappointed because they want to hear everything that he's capable of doing with his voice incorporated into all his songs. But I always got the feeling that he just really loves doing this sort of thing. And so I don't know, I was kind of trying to thinking about the connection in my mind with some of the lyrics and somebody saying about being who he is and who he wants to be, and not just what people expect him to be or what they, you know, would want him to do. And then also in addition to that, one of the things that he also does in a beyond those stylings of music, he does some music that has traditional instrumental sounds and elements, and you get a hint of that in here too, incorporated into the sort of pop, which I think is super cool, but I think is, yes, just another way that it differentiates it from like a regular pop song or a Michael Jackson tribute and makes it a Dimash original, so to speak. So yeah, it was really fun. I guess I found out sort of what a mood video is, in just that it's kind of stylized in terms of the lighting choices, and it's very much focused on just himself. So it's, yes, not a storyline, not a typical music video, um, but not just like a straightforward live performance either. It's very planned out in terms of how they want it to be presented. And I felt like the color choices, the way the camera was utilized and moved, all of it was very, very appropriate and well done for this song. So I had a great time listening to it. Nala got a little upset with me because I was making her dance, so she's left now at this point. But sorry if I was just getting a little bit too focused on the dancing and making Nala dance and everything during the song, but I was just having a good time. So I want to hear in the comments, you guys, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about this? And just if you have any other comments, questions for me, recommendations, let me know those as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.